Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry, it's been it's been a day. It's been one of those days where my tummy is upset in a unknown way. But hey, every time your stomach is upset, you just think to yourself, that's data. And we love data. Data's good. We can get behind some data. I'm pretty sure Starfield is the game where if I'm not actively tabbed into it, it will stop the music. I'm almost positive. So whenever I go over here, yeah, now the music stops. Well, then you'll just have to hear normal music. All right, you gotta have something playing. It's fine. Hi everybody. Hi. Welcome to Thursday afternoon. It is September 7th. It is time to do our second stream of Starfield, and I'm pumped about it. Put back on the 60-minute loop forever. Let's read some alerts and then jump into the game so we can get a few sessions. Starfield sessions are just going to inherently be longer than other sessions. Hey! Mysterious Green Thunder is surveying a planet. Planet Thermeria 5 in the Thermeria system. It is a mechanical planet. Mechanical planet. Mysterious Green Thunder says, hello? Is this thing on? Am I all alone? Is anyone there? I need a bigger gun. Help if you can. Please wake me up. Not to sound cliche, but this world sucks. Black Tar Part 2 from Xenoblade Chronicles X. The only thing I know about Xenoblade Chronicles X, the only thing I know is Mao is offline. Which I don't think is part of the game. It has mechs. I know that Mao is offline and it has mechs. I know nothing else. Mysterious Green Thunder. Thank you. We also had 10 gift subs. Oh, snap. From Septod. Septod, thank you. 10 gift subs. To C-Tab 923, Might Be Mystic, Midnight Minerva, Trying My Hardest One, That Nerd Noah, Bug of the Ball, Broken Quest, I Am Gary Jr., Calamari GG, nice. And Legacy 0529. Septod, appreciate it. Thank you so much. As a little reminder for folks that weren't at Breakfast Stream, it is, well, for one, this entire month is our 5-year anniversary on Twitch, which is exciting and fun. And then also, it is September. And one of the things that Twitch is doing, for one, if you've never subbed, you get a discount as a first-time sub. But then also, if you do extended periods of time, then you get savings. So like now I was talking about it on Breakfast Stream, like if you're someone who you're going to subscribe, like you plan on staying subscribed for the next 6 months anyway, if you just do a 6-month sub now in September, you save, I think it's 30%, which is wild. So something to think about. If you were going to do it anyway, you just save money, which is a good deal. Septod with another 10 gift subs. Septod, thank you. I can read these names. Gifting subs to Kristen Titan, Seized Waffle, Salty Cat, Vestige, The Media, The Trolling Shuckle, Sarcastic Moss 77, Snow Dude 64, Kokugan, Keenan the Madman, and Rena the Bat. Septile, thank you. Appreciate it. So much milk. And then right behind, 10 gift subs from Caruso. There is so much milk. I hope everyone is thirsty for calcium. Caruso's gift subs going to Zabigans, Geert Delatin, Felrislock, False Worm, Adam BL 107, Mr. Yoshi X 87, Dr. Bunny 2018, Trev M24, Dream Kinnan, and Neo Umbra. Caruso, thank you. Appreciate it. Also, if anyone missed the first Starfield stream, there are Starfield alerts, as you probably saw, from Mysterious Green Thunder. The way they work is 1,000 bits get you an alert. If you send in 1,000 bits with no text, so you don't include a message, you actually get an extended planet thing. So it's an extended planet survey, so there's more facts about the planet. yeah, they're very, very cool alerts. Chaz worked very hard on them, as he always does. And we always appreciate what Chaz does. Around here, we love Chaz. We got 21 months from Corlon 22, 40 months from Caruso. And 8 months from Comsonic Play. 3 from Caruso says, I see we are now clowning around in space. We are clowning around in space. We're doing so many things here in space. We love to do things in space. We got 7 months from J Gogs. Or Gogs. Appreciate it. It's time for Caruso to survey a planet. Grizzly Orb. In the Galaxicurious system. Type. Good. Smoggy weather. Incredibly muscular tarantulas. So not necessarily big tarantulas, but just buff. Just really buff tarantulas in the Grizzly Orb. Grizzly Orb is a great name. Probably my favorite part of that, although the idea of very buff tarantulas is a very fun thing for me. I do like that. So one of the fun things about this is that we've gotten some really amazing... these essentially can become very good art prompts. So if we have artists that are watching, don't forget that you can tweet out art with the hashtag CrunchArt and potentially have it shown on stream. Caruso, thank you. We got Valix Butterfly surveying a planet. This is Stilul 1 in the Stilul planet. Arid weather. A little hot. We that was 1,000 bits from Valix Butterfly. Says, hi, Stephen. Hope all is well in the George house. I'm still recovering from the end of summer reading at the library, and it's time for fall programming to start, so everything is wild. Sending good vibes to everyone who needs them. I wish you well for your fall programs. I wish you well for the fall programs. One thing that is good about fall, that I feel personally that maybe others will relate to, is that it's not so hot. I guess that doesn't always matter so much if like you're spending in time inside or you're doing like most of your work inside. But like, man, I'm so ready for cool weather, and I'm someone that handles hot weather pretty well. And this summer has just been really rough. I think it's because I've really wanted to be outside. And me and outside did not mix this summer. It was warm. Very warm. We got 300 bits from Crusoe. Says, danger, Clown Robinson, danger. I remember that parody movie. We've got 1,000 bits from Marty Griff. Marty Griff is doing a survey of Astrand 2G. It's the moon of Astrand 2 in the Astrand system. It is a barren planet with wintry weather. The water is made of potions, and the resources are opalescent diamonds. Well, I mean, that sounds like a pretty cool... I mean, the barren wintry part seems hard. I love that the water is potions. So if you ever take any damage, you just drink the water. It heals you. God, wouldn't that be a wild planet? The planet where if you have an ail, you just... If there's anything wrong with you, you just drink water. I mean, water here on Earth is great, but it doesn't exactly cure everything. Marty Griff, thank you. We also had 300 from Marty Griff. Says, every time you say the name C.B. McCoy, the song Convoy by C.W. McCall comes into your mind. Yeah, that's not an accident. The trucker songs of the 1970s were a very big inspiration for the character. So, yeah, it's... I also am very intimately familiar with so many of those trucker songs, not only by C.W. McCall, but also, like, others, David Dudley. And they're fun. They're just very fun songs. It was a very fun time in country music. We got 1,000 bits from Septiled, who is going to be surveying Orbiurus 4 in the Orbiurus system. It's a volcanic What? A volcanic planet with chilly weather. And it contains 4 emotional lemurs. Who are very emotional because they're not sure how they feel about the weather. They live on a volcanic planet. They're cold volcanoes. They're ice volcanoes. And the lemurs are like, I just don't know how I feel about this. I'm hot and I'm cold. Septile, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you all for Train. Appreciate Train. Let's do a little surveying for Incarnado 95. Checking out Can I say this? Areolar Secondus? It's a gas giant that is wet. Immortal but medium stretches. Sorry, I really tried hard. It's more like aerolar. Aerolar. I think that's a better pronunciation is aerolar. 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 It's fine. It's fine. I did not intend to send everyone to the giant wet areola system today, but sometimes it's hard to read words. We're all just doing our best. What can you say? We're all just doing our best. We're all just doing our best. Where can I get some meaty ostriches that live forever? You want to go to Aerola Secondus. Incarnado, thank you. We had 43 months from Dragon Girl 2571. 500 bits from Septiles who says, we stand Chaz here. It's true. We absolutely do. And 500 bits from Zelda Master says, started yesterday and got just slightly further than you and can't box McCoy. So I'm excited to see what misadventures you get into today. Yay, space. I am very excited. I know that we just entered a town. And as a result, there's a very real possibility that this entire stream may take place in the town. Because, towns in Bethesda RPGs are large. Yeah, a town. It's a quaint little town with high rises. So yeah, I actually don't know what's going to happen today, but there's a very reasonable chance the entire stream could be just inside of New Atlantis. It's fine. I am playing with a controller today. Yeah, I wanted to try that out. As much as I love shooting with a mouse, because I feel like that's an improvement. The game's clearly designed for controller usage, and I want to give it a shot. So we'll see. We'll see if I hate. I think the thing that I think I'll like everything about using a controller, except I don't know how I feel about combat. So once I get to combat, if I get to combat today, then we'll, find out. But I have a little time. I don't know if I'm going to get into combat in New Atlantis. We got 29 months from Mars Hacks, 23 months from Ellie Drew, and 31 months from Break All the Pots. Thank you. The other thing is that I will probably have to relearn the controls. I was probably going to have to relearn some controls anyway, right? Because it's been a week. But now that I'm on the controller, I'm going to have to, find out. Chaz says, did you want to adjust voice audio levels? I did. I adjusted them to... I increased the voice, and I decreased the effects. Because I felt like the voices from last stream were a little low, but the effects were loud. So I adjusted those a little bit. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I also increased the overall game audio by just a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll get it real fine-tuned, but I think we will today. All right, let's pause alerts. Let's pause the music. Let's... Now, why would that not be on screen? There it goes. All right. Cool. So I'm not gonna touch the mouse because I'm gonna use the controller today. So let's do continue, is probably the button for this. CB McCoy. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to need a minute just to like try and figure out some of the controls. Oh yeah, it's going to be much nicer, I think. So how do I adjust my... So this is going to open up my menu, sure. Oh, but then start doesn't return to the game. What? Really? Oh, okay, I see. Let me try that again. You go here. Oh, okay, so you press start and it brings you to this menu. Pressing start again takes you to system. That's a little weird. So it's not the same button in and out of menu. You press start to get into menu, but then you press B to get out of menu, which is a little odd, but okay. It's just, yeah. Okay. And then in Fallout, and I think Skyrim, you were able to hold this button and adjust. Oh, that does something different now. It allows you to, like, look around, but close. Very weird. All right, let me go to... Okay. It looks like you can't easily adjust the distance between the character. It looks like there's just 2 presets, so I don't know what's up with that. The stream go down. Jesus Christ. Why? At least we haven't gotten started yet. It'll come back up in a second. Hi, VOD people. I see... I see that you've chosen to watch the VOD. Thank you. One of the advantages of watching the VOD is that you get moments like this, where I stare and look at the fact that the stream is disconnected. Reconnection successful. Oh, that's good. We went from red to yellow and now back to green. And now the stream is getting some juice. And now we're back. We're back. We love to be back. Should be working now. Chaz, can you unhide chat when you get a second? Thank you. Hi, everybody. Yeah, canceled broadcast McCoy. Connection back McCoy. See, CB is so versatile. But also how wonderful for that to happen before we actually begin anything. That's nice. Don't mind that. If we're gonna have a weird dip, then I do prefer it to be before we begin an episode. Okay, so that we're happy about this. Let's actually just take a look at bindings. Attack, melee, throw grenade, activate. So these are probably very similar to Fallout. If I let my mind just kind of go to sleep and just let muscle memory take over, I can almost guarantee you that I'll just do fine, because I'll be like, this is Fallout. The hand scanner is left bumper. That's an important one to know. So left bumper, jump, sprint, sneak is B, and we got quick keys. Yeah, right. Stream issues while playing a Bethesda game. Surely nothing else can go wrong. I've seen a lot of people saying that they've managed to play huge amounts of this game with no bugs, though. So, like, the one thing about Bethesda making very similar games over and over and over again is that they are really, like, finessing it. Like, they're getting to the point where, like, no, we got it figured out. And I'm like, that's good. Okay, I don't need to know spaceship stuff. Look at that. Look at the animation. Got some animation here for crouching, which is cool. And I got my scanner. There are many things to scan. A technician. Okay. Vasco. And then he turns around. Is that... Oh, in scan mode, it's... Okay, I see. I understand. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's get started on the next episode of Starfield. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we were able to get CB McCoy off of the planet. I guess it was a moon. Were we on a moon? We fought some space pirates. We tried to increase persuasion, do some persuading. It didn't work, but we're working on it. And now we've arrived in New Atlantis, and we're going to get a chance to take a look around at what's going on this planet. Also, of note, I'm trying out a controller today, just because I played the first 3 episodes with keyboard and mouse, and I want to try a controller because it might feel a little more natural. I'll miss it during combat. I know I'll miss the mouse during combat, but that's okay. Okay. Let's take a look around. So we've already talked to you. We already had our conversation with you. Let's have some other conversations.
Ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Anything I can help you with?
So these people just do repairs to the ships.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
So ultimately we need to get to the lodge.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
I didn't realize you were concentrating on staring? So the cool thing about this is that this area is like real big. Like obviously they intend for you to like, start moving, but I even see people back there. And also there's like a storage facility or something. So like there's a lot going on here. This area is very big. Very, very big. So let's head on in. Love to jump. See what's going on here.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
Oh.
Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last time. Kinda smell, but I don't smell anything.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
Little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
May I help you?
If you'll excuse me.
Sure.
What? No, just, go away. Does that woman have any idea who I am?
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
All right, let's talk to you, Bosch.
May I help you?
Maybe not.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? Oh. The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
That's humans for you. We can ruin a glass of water.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are... louder.
So you run into the Crimson Fleet too, huh?
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
So, who are you?
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman?
House of Varun, what's that?
Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Yeah, so that is called a space cult. That's a space cult. Spacers, who are they?
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
Got it. Got some good information here. This is a fun reminder of, like, a lot of Bethesda game is talking, which is also why I immediately put points into persuasion. It makes sense.
Another time, then.
So you're done talking to me. How about you, kid?
Hello. I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff.
Galaxy's a tough place, kid.
Is that really an appropriate thing to say to a child? Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
Not now.
You are so mad. You are so mad.
May I help you?
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Oh my god, look at this little trash bot. Electronic groan. Same.
Hope New Atlantis has been treating you well.
I mean, I ain't been here long, but yeah, it's been good. I feel better with Vasco around.
Word of advice, steer clear of the well.
That's how my parents ended up settling here.
That is some story. And something to tell your grandkids.
I know, right? I feel like it gives me a deeper connection to this place. Like, it's home for a reason.
I can't tell if this is a hairstyle or a hat. It's a hat, right? Because the woman over there, she's gone now. She was also wearing the hat.
Don't you think it would be good for them to spend some time away from home?
How far away are we talking about? I'd be fine with it so long as it's in the same system.
Well, either way, you can't keep them here forever.
Okay, let's keep moving around and taking a look here.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Warning, active launch pad, do not proceed unless authorized trespassers will be prosecuted for endangering life. That's fair. I'm pretty good at reading signs. Welcome to New Atlantis Security Checkpoint. You will be scanned.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Oh, authorized personnel only. Oh, Christ. Okay, let's read signs reasonably well.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. God, there is definitely going to be a lot to see here.
This place always surprises me.
That was definitely a face. Always surprises me. Okay. How about you?
Hello there.
These aren't named NPCs, but I'm having a good time just like walking around and seeing what's around. Mission board, self-service bounty clearance. Oh, check this out. The Trackers Alliance self-service bounty clearing kiosk. If you have bounty with anyone in the settled systems, don't worry. For a small convenience fee, we can clear that up for you. Our records indicate that you are not wanted by any faction within the settled systems at this time. Please visit us again should you need us. It reminds me a little bit of like Red Dead Redemption 2, where like you've done something bad in one of the states, so you just have to like swing by like a post office and be like, hey, I robbed a bunch of people. Mission board. Just missions that give you rewards. Destroy the Crimson Fleet Ghost Soul. Kill the Spacer Punk. Deliver preservative to Titan. So this is just like random things that you can do. Some of these are worth a lot. Cool. And that has all like the specific things here. Neat. And it shows your cargo space. Cool. So you can just take on additional missions should you want. I'm not going to do that yet because there's so much to see and do here, but knowing that that's available is nice. This is a information kiosk. Welcome to New Atlantis. Capital of the United Colonies, and for many of the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2156, the same year we first arrived in the Alpha Centauri star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home, and if you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and will be treated as such. Our courteous and professional security personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So as you stroll the streets or take the NAT train to the city's different districts, know that you are in the embrace of the United Colonies and couldn't be in better hands. Shared history. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies as an entity was first established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth as a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wished to sail forth across the blackest sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the colonization of distant worlds for anyone who wished to go, or wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared in our dream. When wars erupted across the settled systems, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their right to fairly colonize. And then, when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203... Oh, Earth is... Okay. Earth is gone. Well, I guess it's not gone. It doesn't sound like it has blown up, but it is uninhabitable. And has been uninhabitable for well over 100 years. So anyway, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. So while you stand now on the planet Jemison in the city of New Atlantis in the Alpha Centauri star system, know that for all intents and purposes, you are still very much on Earth, and Earth takes care of its own. So that's neat. Things weren't doing great on Earth, and we had to move, and we moved. Which is also a thing that will probably happen for real. Because we'll probably have to go somewhere else sometime. Anyway, corporate directory. Here in New Atlantis, a citizen or visitor can find just about any service they may need, from freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction. Those are very different things. We have it all. The following is a list of corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location is indicated in parentheses. Terra Brew Coffee, Jemison Mercantile, the Viewport Tavern, Centurion Arsenal, Reliant Medical, Enhance, Chunks, and CJ's. And EIT Clothier, and Outland and Jake's, and Apex Electronics. The Well. So the Well was apparently a district because there was someone that was talking about that and was like, don't go to the Well. Like a interesting part of town. Other buildings and services. Here in New Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. They include Gal Bank, SSNN, Trade Authority, Sanctum Universum, House of Enlightenment, Freestar Collective Embassy, House of Arun Embassy, which we were just talking to with Bosch about, Infinity LTD Corporate Headquarters, Medbay, and UC Surplus. There is a lot here. There is a lot here. Okay. Trident Luxury Lines. It's fun.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm busy at the moment.
You look busy. Is this the UC security office? So you can join the security office. Again, not opposed to any of this, but probably want to check it out later.
Salut.
I think I've already seen you guys.
Have a good one.
This is beautiful. This looks very nice. Oh, you are very fashionable. Look at you.
Hello.
Just a wide variety of people here. The Viewport.
Keep it moving.
What does this say? Try our new cosmic concoction, the Supernova.
Okay. Hello. Any vacancies on your crew?
I'm interested. How much will it cost me?
I think you'll agree my rate is fair.
So 6,500 credits. I do need to practice my persuasion. If I use my persuasion, then I can level up my persuasion. I don't think I should pay you that much.
Come on, why is that?
That price is too high and you know it.
If you don't like it, find someone else to deal with.
Oh, interesting. So you can't get negative persuasion, which means that maybe it's not a terrible idea to try big ones like even early on. I only got 2 turns. That's not great. I'm going to have to just go for big ones the whole time. Well, who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer?
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
I only have 1 chance. For that many credits, I could hire 2 of you.
I know how much I'm worth. Too bad you don't.
So far,
That's as low as I'll go. If you don't like it, look for someone else.
so far, CB McCoy is not doing great at persuasion.
Fine. See you around.
It's a learned skill. We have to get better at it. It's fine. We'll get there.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, you have a name.
Good to see you.
You like living here?
Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job.
What does your brother do?
He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia. He keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay.
The person's like, yeah. He'll be okay.
I hope you're right. I just have such a hard time believing that, though. But, oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all of that onto you. It just feels good to get it all off my chest.
You, have anything you'd recommend doing here in New Atlantis?
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees.
You love trees. So I actually thought that was going to be a quest, where she's like, my brother, and I'm like, here's a quest. And then she's like, anyway, it's fine.
See you.
Simeon Bankowski. Are you a banker?
He picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making him strong today. You in town for business?
Just here for one of those strong drinks you're talking about.
Cheers. Nothing like a cold one after a long trip through the space lanes, if you ask me. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester for MAST.
Hell yeah, fellow space trucker. I'm guessing you're planning on becoming a bartender?
No, I'm not. I'm actually hoping for a crew gig. Lots of pilots stop by the viewport on their way into town. I figure if I hung around long enough, I'd run into someone who was hiring.
Well, today's your lucky day. I'm looking for people to join my crew if there's a persuasion check involved.
Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. I was hoping my next job would get me out of the city. What's your offer?
18,000. Holy crap. Would you consider working for less than the standard rate?
I'm a reasonable guy, but that's just too low.
All right.
Do I need a shower or something?
Oh, so if you press B to exit, that's not like saying like goodbye. That's just like walking away, which makes them go, oh, you just stopped talking to me. So there's a lot of people that can join your crew. I do not have much money. My money, where is my money? My money. Where did they put my money? Where is my money? Inventory? There we go. Credits. 2085. That's not 18,000 at all. Okay. Let me look at my missions. So my missions list is pretty small at the moment. I've got one small step, which is the main thing taking me to Constellation. And then there's also activities. Talk to Sergeant Yumi, which I believe I picked up just because that UC officer was like, hey, you can join the squad. So that list is going to get huge. There's going to be so many stinking missions. There's another mission board, Trackers Alliance, the Hunter.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Scary. No. This looks like you're trying too hard.
Ouch. 2 minutes into this conversation and I'm already getting sized up. Well, outside heroic individuals like yourself, The suit can give people pause. That can be handy when I need it.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary then? Or military?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants.
Yeah.
You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
That's bleak. Plenty of people out there still helping each other.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Interesting fella.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Do you always stand back to back with your coworkers? I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Is she gonna be all right? Cause I'm just worried about her. Like, does she need assistance or? Okay, I'm just not gonna look. Seems rude. Can I buy a drink?
Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you?
Let's see. So what do you got? You've got all sorts of things. And they're very expensive. I do not have enough money to afford this stuff. I can get a coffee, original medium roast coffee, which restores. Oh, that's weird. The classic and the espresso cost the same amount of money. And you have to think about it, I guess, from like real world perspective. We're in a real place. They're selling us coffee, but the espresso does give 2% more oxygen recovery. Yeah, I'll take an espresso. Do you want No. I typically buy one espresso. I don't typically go into a shop and like, give me 5 espressos. Just one. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Heard any interesting news lately?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
Yeah, we all know. Business seems to be booming for you.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Well, I have to give this a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go talk to security, see if you can get what's yours. From one hauler to another.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Jesus Christ. I'm here for you. I'll do whatever I can.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something.
I hope not.
I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
I'm imagining CB McCoy going in, shooting up the place, be like, "This is for a special coffee." Do you have any information to go off of?
I know a few things, but not much.
The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
And what have you tried already?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
I'll figure something out.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Okay.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
So the most obvious solution to this problem, without having to have like a lot of risk, would be to join the security officers. I've already had an offer to do that. If I were to join the security officers, I would have the ability to just waltz in there, and then I could do whatever I needed to do. That makes the most sense to me. Let me check the missions here. So, Distilling Confidence. Nissa Marcano has asked me to help acquire some cargo from Offworld. It's being held in secure storage at the spaceport. I'll need to figure out a way to retrieve it. And again, it seems to me like becoming a security officer would get me closer to that. Okay.
Never a dull day in the big city.
I'm looking for work. You hiring?
How much will it cost me?
I'm only looking to earn the going rate.
I don't think I should pay you that much. Listen, I have not managed to get my persuasion skill up at all. We gotta work on this.
Why is that?
I'm offering more than just a job. It's an opportunity.
For you, I'd consider a discount.
Come on, something's better than nothing, right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm, yeah. There must be some way we can both win here.
I'd like to think so. You got yourself a deal.
Woo! Anyway, I don't have enough money.
I see. Look me up when your luck turns around.
Hell yeah! Successful persuasion check. Oh, and you're someone else new, too.
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
God, there are so many of these people. That depends. You got any useful skills?
Plenty. I'm comfortable on a ship, especially in the gunner seat. I'm also a trained expert with shotguns. I have the certification to prove it.
I love how we give out shotgun certification now. If you're willing to work, you're welcome aboard.
Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
Now, I can't afford 12,000 credits, so will you work for less?
You're short on credits?
I'm going to stick with the ones because they are good, and then just pray I get a 2. Now, I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
Critical success!
Well, the last thing I want is you going bankrupt on my account. I'll work for whatever you can pay.
Now, I don't have any money.
I see. Well, no harm done. Save your money to take care of yourself.
Howdy.
That's very sweet. Also, that does show that there are critical successes available, which is cool. Cool. Man, I was in here for a while just talking to everyone. Why is this on the ground?
Excuse me?
It's just sitting on the ground. So there's a lot of people that can be added to your fleet. I've talked to everyone in here. I've talked to, yeah, everyone. You get mad if I go back here? You should get mad, but you don't. Okay, no, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, you're new. Hold on, who are you?
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
What kind of debts are we talking about?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble.
Gambling.
And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself.
Gambling.
Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
Well, we've all thrown a few dice, buddy. I'm interested.
I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share.
I don't think I should pay you that much.
You're asking me to work for less than the going rate? Why would I do that?
Well, I know you'd like to help me.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Yeah. And that actually reminds me of a joke I heard the other day.
I know what you're trying to do. It isn't going to work.
You're not listening. Let me try again.
No, that's okay. I think I got it. Well, I guess something's better than nothing. I'll cut my price, but I'm not going any lower.
I don't have any money.
I understand. Guess I'm not the only one who should be looking for work.
Yeah.
Swing by again when you can afford it.
Oh man, so that was big. I increased my persuasion just being in here, which was wonderful. So if we go up to skills and to social and look at persuasion, current rank is 1 of 4. So we did this. Complete the previous rank challenge to unlock this rank. Okay. So now that we've done this, we can put a point into rank 2. Yes. I actually had it a little backwards. I thought once you had the persuasion skill, you didn't have to continually spend points. You do spend points to get into the ranks. You just also have to use the skill. But now we can at least get rank 2, which will make it even easier, which I'm very incentivized to work towards. Cool. And where are we on our where is our experience points? Where is our total experience points? Star map, ship, missions, status? Status. There we go. Oh, it's right there. Seaman McCoy level 2, 160 of 275. It's in the top left. Got it. So we're making some pretty good progress. So 10 experience points is actually pretty major. That's a pretty big deal.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, it's starting to... It's getting a little dark. So this is how I scan. So I can scan people. Mannequin. Scan the mannequin.
Eric enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Cheese basket. Let the man enjoy some chocolate. Let's scan. Did I do it? Hi, I'm...
Selling art is a bit of an art itself, you know.
I did it. I scanned a thing. I don't know if that did anything. I'm not sure that this doesn't seem to be doing anything for me. Okay. But also there's a flashlight. Is that if I hold? Yeah, if I hold, there's a flashlight in case it gets real dark outside.
It's amazing what passes as art nowadays.
So you're an art dealer?
Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for your effort, of course.
What exactly does my help entail?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple.
Yeah. Why not do it yourself?
I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me.
Literally the shadiest request I have ever heard in my life. But I could use some money. I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
I didn't know the Trade Authority handles artwork.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I've heard tell that you can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority. But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
You work around here?
In a sense. My trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity. But before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon.
Oh yeah, Neon.
My line of work. I can't afford to stay in one place for very long.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and it eventually led me onto this path I'm on now. I never thought I'd do what I do, but I suppose life can be surprising. Back to it then.
Interesting. Yeah, that was that's not shady at all. It's definitely not shady. Steak. Chocolate Labs, breakfast cereal. It's a very wild-looking store. Hi there.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale. Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Nice place you got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Show me what you got for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
Quite a few things. So there's some... Oh, you sell colors. Okay. Ammo, spacesuits, helmets, apparel. I really love what I came with. You got caps. Like, I love the clothes that I'm wearing now, and I didn't even have to work towards them. It was great. You can just come in here and buy a baguette. Sometimes you just need a baguette. Love it. Wholesome and delicious. Notes? What? David Copperfield in what looks to be a creeper skin covered book. Weird. Very weird. Okay. Resources. It's just various resources. And then miscellaneous. Digipicks. Okay, sure. And I have 3 Digipicks. Or they have 3 Digipicks. I just bought one. They had 3. I don't know how many I have. I was hoping it would tell me how many I owned on this screen, and it doesn't, which is strange. But give me some more of those, because having more of those seems like a reasonably good thing to hold on to. Okay. Oh, do you press... Oh, I could see if I did sell. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So if I hit sell... Oh, when I go sell, it goes... Then I have to go find it. Oh, that's... Why not just show me how many I have? All right. Thanks.
Thanks for coming in.
Cool. There's no one else in here?
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Can't be that bad. All right. Yeah, since I'm here, this is probably the best chance I'll have to sell off the crap that I took, because I took some crap. So let me hit sell, go to weapons, because I have several of these. So this, my credits, vendor credits, 58. So let's sell 4 of these. Let's sell 3 of these. Okay, that gives me some money. That's nice. And then I wasn't really picking up just nonsense stuff, because sometimes I do. So I can probably not have to worry about too much of this stuff for right now. And it's also not really worth very much money. Yeah, I'll deal with some of this stuff later. Although I do have 2 of these. These I can sell. And actually, are these bad? These are not as good as what I have. So, or I can hit compare to equipped. Let me do that. Oh, that's helpful. Look at that. So the thing that I have equipped is lighter, provides more defense, like a little less energy, but that's the only thing, and a little less corrosive. I think I can safely get rid of these. I don't think I need these. And then there's also this deep mining space helmet, which is just a worse version of what I'm already wearing. Okay, so I can get rid of that too. Cool. That gives me a fair bit of money. I'm up 1,000 credits from that. So that was good. That was a good thing. And same thing here. Like, I can get rid of these deep mining spacesuits because I'm wearing the deep mining spacesuit, and the pirate assault suit has some things that are better actually. But the physical is not as good. It's not wildly better, so I think I'm probably just going to get rid of the pirate assault suit. Just to try and earn some extra money, because the spacesuits are actually worth a lot. I'm not terribly concerned about the spacesuit situation. I'm sure I'm going to get a better one at some point, so... Cool, that gave me a fair bit of money. I can also... Oh, that's cool! You can sell from the ship inventory. Not that I want to sell this stuff, but the fact that you can sell from the ship inventory is very cool. Okay. Much better.
Appreciate the business.
Obviously, we'll be getting more money later on, but having, like, that gave me an additional... I think it almost, like, doubled our money, which is really, really nice.
Vous cherchez quelque chose?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did not understand that. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we will continue exploring New Atlantis because there is so much to see here on Steven Plays Starfield. Let's take a tiny break. A tiny break. I don't know space French. I don't know space French. What am I supposed to do? Okay, let's take a little break. Play a little music. Oh, stretchy stretch. Yeah, that's probably pretty indicative of what a session is going to be honest. Like 40 to 45 minutes. That's how long I did Fallout episodes, and that you almost have to play that much in order to feel like you're getting something done in a game like this. So, that feels good on my back. A little stretch. All right. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That makes sense. I'm gonna run. We're gonna do an actual like stretch break. We're gonna do an actual stretch break. I'll have Chaz run an ad. When we get back, we'll read alerts and we'll jump back into the video game. Let's do it. Hydration is a good idea. I will grab a drink very quickly, so I have a drink. Drink is smart. Give me like 30 seconds. Hi. All right. Whew. Feels good. It does. It feels genuinely good to get up, move around, stretch a little bit. That's a good thing. Off-brand Gatorade, aka I can't tell the difference, and it's way cheaper Gatorade. We love that. We had 300 bits from Septiled, who said, "Finesse and Bethesda do not go together any better than oil and water, or a clown with John." It's true. It is true that Bethesda games have always had just a little janky jank. And seeing that woman behind the counter just go was a fun reminder of that. I'm so glad that we only had to get 4 episodes into the series to get that moment. I love it. We will hope for more of that sort of thing and no game-breaking stuff. That's the hope. We also had 60 months from Perenji. Hey, congrats on the 5. Love to see 5s. Love that. We had 300 bits from Ambi Walsh, who says, "So Earth was destroyed in 2203. I suppose we had finally angered the mighty wizard Chaz too much." It did say very specifically uninhabitable, which tells me that perhaps Earth is still there, which is neat, because if it is, we might be able to go to it. I mean, there may not be much to look at, but that's neat. I like that. If I said spoiler, it's there. Yeah, I had a feeling it was there. So we can look at the star map, like check things out. It's neat that they just like let you go around and do stuff. Earth is where the final boss is. It sounds like Earth is extremely not important. Oh, okay. If you follow main story, you do go to the solar system. Well, then we will get there at some point. Star Scimitar says, "What makes it uninhabitable?" Because we have spacesuits, right? Well, I mean, it's uninhabitable to like live on. Nothing's uninhabitable with a spacesuit. Might be speaking too soon, but you can't live there. The oxygen is gone. Probably what happens, the atmosphere is gone, right? Because you need atmosphere or bad things happen, famously. Everywhere's habitable once. The length of time that you can it is habitable is dependent. Like a volcano, you can be in a volcano for some amount of time. Maybe not like a lot. Yeah, I'm super curious. I'm really curious what stuff is in the game. I guess we'll find out as we go on, but I'm very excited. Kind of wonder if they're going to do anything with like there's a word for it in astronomy where like the closer you get to black holes, like time literally changes. So like the amount of like how time flows is different. It's really neat. It's like it's the sort of thing that whenever I was in my astronomy class in college was like the most fascinating thing ever of learn it, because it feels like science fiction, but it's not. Is it time dilation? Probably. It's really cool. It's just really, really, really cool. I love that sort of thing. We got 44 months from NB Nick. Thank you. And 300 bits from Game Lover says, "Just got out of class. Excited to catch you live. I hope class was good. I hope this is even better." Okay. I'm feeling good. I'm stretched. I got a drink. I really like using the controller. Like, oh my god. Just being able to like walk along with an NPC is already like better. Like you can adjust how fast you move, whereas on the keyboard your options are caps lock on or caps lock not on. So there's so much more control with the stick. Okay, I'm going to pause alerts. I'm going to pause the music. We're going to go back to... Yeah, and there's sprint. That's true. You can also run. Let's click back into the video game. And then let's get to it. You can't shift to run, but I can L3 to run, which does the same thing. Okay, so I sold my stuff. Is there anything I need to think about before I move on? I don't know. Probably not. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we finally got a chance to start walking around New Atlantis. New Atlantis is huge. It is so clear to me that if we were to walk through everywhere and talk to everyone, which we will do, like it's gonna take a while to see the entire city. We may break it up into chunks. We may not do all of the city in one go. However, one of the things that we got last time was we learned to poop on the ground. One of the missions that we got was Distilling Confidence. Nissa Marcano needs us to get some stuff. And it sounds like in order to get that stuff, being a UC officer would be helpful. And thus, I think I'm going to talk to Sergeant Yumi. I think I'm actually going to do that now and get that process kind of started. Just because getting that done early seems like maybe a benefit. So let's go see what's going on in here. Hi, Vasco. Hi there. Oh. Oh, God. There's a climb animation? That's neat. That's new. We didn't used to have climb animations in Bethesda games. Oh, I could have the conversation on the desk, and I shouldn't, but I kind of want to.
Well, hello. You here by the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
I just love that they let me do this. This is how it looks. Yeah, actual Steven POV. This is how it looks when I talk to people. A job? Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Definitely. Just tell me what I need to do. It's not like I need this work just to get access to a place for a different thing. No.
Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all?
Oh yeah, totally. I was head of security for the Astro Lounge on Neon for like 8 years.
Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying for real, we're going to have a problem. Well, I think I've heard all
You're hired!
The first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
I'm sorry. I want to run this through again. A man walks into a security office, a police station, climbs on top of the desk, shouts down at the worker and says, "I would like to work here." The police officer says, "We're looking for people who can just work whenever. It doesn't matter. We don't care. Do you have any experience?" And I go, "Here's an obvious lie." And they're like, "No, don't do that. Anyway, you're hired." So that, yeah. Sorry, I'm taking it all in. What's oh, I can even ask about this. Interesting. I wonder if I could just ask. I got a friend who needs something from storage at the spaceport.
Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else.
Also, I cannot seem trustworthy at this point. Like, the guy's like, all right, here's your first assignment. I'm like, I got a friend who needs something out of spaceport. Like, at what point would you just be like, man, I don't know that we should try. Like, we shouldn't maybe take a chance on this guy. This guy we shouldn't. So, what's MAST?
You know, MAST.
No.
The Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city.
Okay.
Headquarters of the entire United Colonies. I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
You mentioned Aegis. Who are they?
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
And why am I bringing this package here and not Aegis?
If you want. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay. My legs bent backwards for a bit. Like, oh. Okay, let's, So now I can take... This isn't stealing now because I work here? Security staff only. So I am security staff, right? Like, I'm just trying to understand. I got the thing, right? Like, I'm good to do this? I think so. I'm pretty certain. I think. If I go to missions... Keeping the peace due to staffing issues, so it has asked me to work as a part-time for my first job. I need it. I'm pretty sure. This might be a place where, like, just in case, I'll do a little quick save. But I'm pretty sure that I have. I'm okay to do this now.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
I work here. Hi, I work here.
Nice hat.
Appreciate it, fella. Nice helmet. So, take that box. Alright, so
Yeah?
Oh, well, some of this stuff says steel, so I can't take this mug, but I can take this cup. Very interesting. I'm not exactly sure. Some things qualify as taking, and some things qualify as stealing.
How's the investigation going?
It's going great.
Take care.
Thanks. Is this a treadmill? Alright, so I'm gonna just look. I think I'm allowed to just look around in here now.
Up there, huh? Space? Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
Sorry. Authorized personnel. Well, how authorized am I? There's two levels. Are there 2 levels of authorization?
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries? The factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted into space dust.
Some of this is stealing, because I guess they belong to people personally, but my assumption is that I'm allowed to have maybe something in here. Cyberware, streetwear. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the stealing system works in this game yet, and that makes me very nervous to see what repercussions could happen. But right now, this all seems like none of it's my... It's not like I got my own locker. I was kind of hoping they'd be like, well, that's your locker. I think I have to maybe work my way up to that. Oh, shoot. Oh. What's up? And this is jail. This is space jail. This is where you go when you've done.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's me. I also work here. You can tell based on my outfit. Okay, I have. Hey, bud.
I desire no company. Leave. I have nothing to say.
Who are you?
I am a prisoner, trapped by a weak people who do not kill their enemies when they should.
That's a take. How'd you end up in that cell?
The Great Serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. Now, I am here.
Okay. So one of them folk. Is that the only person we got in here? It's the only person we got. Little piece of paper. All right, so... Yeah, why do we have all these staple guns? I did... That's all right. Just play it cool. Play it cool, CB. Play it cool. Play it cool. Everything's cool. If I just just squat in the lobby. Let's just take a look here what we got. It's under probably miscellaneous. Okay. Okay. Everything's good. We're good.
I am really in the middle of something.
Oh, I talked to you earlier.
I'm really rather busy.
Okay. No worries. Okay. Yeah, I really hope that I don't become Cell Block McCoy. It's kind of my... Oh, it's dark. Oh, it's very dark. All right. It's so dark now. I need to find... It's a Bethesda game, so I can probably just find a chair to sit in.
Oh, hey. What's up?
The other thing is there a concept of a clock? Yes. So if I press start, it's 6 p.m. local time. Okay. So this is 6 o'clock. This is what 6 o'clock looks like. It's pretty dark. Bench. Sit. Wait. It's currently 6 o'clock. I'm gonna wait 13 hours. Midwestern winters. I'm just saying, it's really dark for 6 p.m. Like, really, really dark for 6 p.m. It just seems like a lot. Let's take a little sit so it's easier to see for not only the viewers, but also for myself, because it's very difficult to see things. It's a beautiful, beautiful scenery, though. Okay. Got places to go. All right, so let me. I wasn't paying close attention because I was laughing so hard when I got that mission. So keeping the peace. Due to staffing issues, Sergeant Yumi's asked me to work as a part-time security officer. For my first job, I need to talk to Agent Plato over at MAST. So I will make that active because I do want to see where that is. If I show that on the map, this is not a helpful map. Surface map. What? Why is this the map? This is it? This is all you get? So I'm here. This is Agent Plato. This is where the art is. Unknown, 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 unknown. Frontier, New Atlantis. Okay. That is as useful as this is. Okay, that's interesting. Sure. Sure. Okay, well that's just over here. So I'm not far from this mission, so I'm gonna head this direction.
Hey there.
Everyone's so friendly. Some people got bags.
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
And I can also scan. Scan is pretty helpful for just seeing where, like, people are. It's going to be helpful as I continue to get into, like, enemy stuff. Galbank ATM.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Okay. And there's also a bank. Steal from. Oh, no, 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 no. No. We all have our limits. I am not stealing from a bank in broad daylight. Jesus Christ. Transit car. Please select a destination. Oh, and it shows us where our quest marker is. Yeah, that's where I want to go. We get a little cutscene. Yeah, I firmly believe that, like, so CB McCoy...
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep Constellation waiting.
Oh, is this a different quest? Am I on doing the 2 quests? What quest am I on? Let's check my missions. So, show on map. Oh, this is the main one. And that, okay. So, okay, good. I got the right one that I wanted to do. I feel like CB McCoy in his past has, you know, hauled some stuff that was maybe not always, like, legal, but for the most part is, you know, a law-abiding citizen and certainly doesn't want to create undue problems for himself, but also knows how to get some things done.
The Freestar Collective and the UC are still fighting the colony war. We just need to convince her that President Abayo isn't the same as her predecessors, that an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abayo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then. I don't think I'm the person you're looking for.
Sure enough. Okay, let's... God, this place is very, very big, very beautiful. You can see, you can get a kind of, like, sense of scope just looking across here.
That impressive building is MAST, the military, administrative, and scientific triumvirate. It stands as a symbol of the United Colonies.
Actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra. If you're looking to earn yourself a place in the UC, Commander Tuala can get you squared away.
UC's paying my bills now.
Good. So it looks like did I go the wrong way? The scanner will lead me, right? That's the thing I gotta remember. The scanner, it will tell you exactly where to go at any time. So I can turn this on. Speak to Agent Plato. And it says go this way. Okay. That is gonna be one of the best options I have for figuring out exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Not that I don't like helping them. It's the optics of it. I've got friends who fought in the Colony War, after all.
That's just how things are.
Okay, you're not saying anything important. All right. Or was it back down here? Yeah, okay. Son of a gun. Hi, everybody. Sorry. Yep, aquariums. Very cool. Nothing to scan in there. God, I was so much closer than I thought I was.
How are you doing? It's been a while since we had a chance to catch up.
I ran too hard. I'm starting to hurt myself. Okay. You coming, Vasco? Defense Research, Health and Human Services, Aegis. There's so much stuff. Like, there's multiple places to go. Oh, boy. Okay. This is the place. I am authorized personnel, I believe. Did I go in the wrong door? I went in the wrong door. It's this door. Sorry, there's so much.
Hey. Always feels like we're understaffed.
Can I get, like, a drink? I'm just gonna take all these cups. That's who I need to talk to right there.
I hope you're not here to report something. If you are, it means you've seen far too much.
Don't like that.
The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is.
What is Aegis?
We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC security responds to threats.
Yep.
It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them.
Okay. Your name is... sorry. Your name is Plato?
No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous.
I don't know.
Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are.
So, what is it you do here?
I'm the acting head of Aegis, the
Oh.
intelligence division here
The
in
head.
Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you.
What can you tell me about Aegis?
All you really need to know is that we're here to serve, and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything.
Yeah. Any agency that feels the need to point out their good guys usually aren't.
Well, you're certainly entitled to that opinion, and there are plenty of others who share it. We'll be looking out for you just the same.
I was asked by UCC. I like how I come in and I'm like, anyone says they're the good guys. Anyway, I work for security. I was asked to pick something up.
Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
I get that a lot. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
What do you mean the location's been compromised?
We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks.
Why meet with me personally?
Well, I told the sergeant that anyone hired for this job should get my stamp of approval first. Nothing personal. It's just this sort of work isn't part of your normal detail.
All right, just tell me where to pick it up.
Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
What's in the package?
You really should know better than to ask for classified intel. What is this, your first day on the job? Don't worry, I'm just giving you a hard time. I still can't tell you what's in the package, though. Good luck with the mission.
Okay, sounds like we're going back maybe to where we just came from, which is fine because New Atlantis is so huge that, like, limiting ourselves a little bit seems kind of good because there's so much to take in. Like, there's a lot. Like, this says authorized personnel, and, like, authorized personnel for who? Do I work here? Am I very much... I mean, I'm part of UC, so can I go down there? I mean, maybe. I'm going to say I'm allowed. It's just an interrogation room. That's the only thing down here. Wild. All right. I just need a notebook. All right, we should be good here. So this is just a resources building. Like, there's different offices in here. And it's kind of crazy how much is in here, man. There's a lot.
There are so many different groups across the settled systems, it's hard to keep up with all the work they're doing. We didn't get where we are by sitting on our laurels. Our laurels, in fact, became uninhabitable a long time ago. Helps to remember that.
So you don't have anything to say.
Yes? He just needs what? Oh boy, that was approved.
Warning. What? Oh, it's a test range. My friend Wilby! Why are we shooting Wilby? Oh, I'm too nervous to steal Wilby. I would love to steal Wilby, but I already stole one very important thing today. I'm like, I can't just keep stealing things.
We're on the cutting edge of technology here. It's an exciting place to be.
There's no one in here. Okay. There's one more office on this floor. I'll just look at it since I'm already here. God knows whenever I'll be back. Human resources.
In my opinion, a society is only as advanced as its healthcare. But then, I suppose I am a bit biased. Oh, our backlog of medical claims is astronomical. Put it all on data slates and I could build a bridge to Gagarin.
You like working for the UC?
I really do. No group has done more for humanity than the United Colonies, and it is gratifying to be a part of that. Keeping our citizens in good health is vital to our continued success.
What do you do here?
It is my pleasure to attempt to steer this lumbering bureaucracy towards doing something useful for its citizens, keeping them healthy. My background's in medicine, but I like to think I've graduated from helping one patient at a time to, well, all of them at once.
Noble.
You're always welcome to stop by.
Kind of in his own world. Oh, that's cute. I like your fishbowl. I'm not going to steal it because I'm not a thief.
The range is available if you need it, but I better not see you pointing a weapon anywhere else.
This person reminds me just a little bit of Thomas. This looks like it's vague from a distance, maybe. Just got some Thomas vibes. Did I knock this over? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Man, I don't... Where'd that other person go? Man, I just like plushes. Let's go to that station. All right, so let's see here. Now we just take the train back. We gotta take the train back. Go back to the spaceport. Get this done. And then, oh my god, I'm going to try and get the coffee ladies stuff. I'm going to try and get the coffee ladies stuff.
I need to borrow your ship this weekend. Is that okay?
Oh, no way.
Y'all doing well? Anyway, I know this is going to look weird, but I actually work for
Oh man,
security.
I'm running late for the meeting. What time is it?
I don't know.
Perfect. Hey y'all, just doing official work. Heck of a day. Man, you can really get some distance here. Okay, let's go turn this in. And hopefully everything will be fine.
Still have questions? Go ahead and ask.
I got your package.
Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
Just had to have a sign. It's a good way to find people with initiative.
Oh yeah. Once I had a recruit who was basically bred to be UC security. I mean, his favorite book was our training manual. He knew every rule, every procedure, and on top of that was a pinpoint marksman. But he lacked exactly what you are talking about. Initiative. He ended up transferring to a desk job after a year. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
100 experience is great. That puts us to level 3. That's nope. 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 No, don't want nope. No, we want to nope. No, we want to yep. Level 3. Level how do I skills? Yeah. Okay. So it's not that there's not more that we can do. It's just this is helpful. This is helpful. I'm definitely doing this immediately. Persuasion is so helpful. All right, now we have to succeed in 5 speech challenges. Okay. That's what we need to work on. But there's plenty of speech challenges left to go. So wait, do I have... So I don't have any additional things to do right now. Like you don't have more work for me.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
How are the day-to-day operations going?
It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people.
All right, I don't want any more work from you right now.
Back to work, then.
The thing that I want to do is see if I can do this. Distilling confidence. We show this on the map. Again, the map is bad. How do we get closer? We could see the local map before. Is that because I'm inside somewhere? All right, so this is our current mission. Access storage area, show on map, surface map. So we're here, we need to be here. Sure. I'm just going to use my scanner, to be honest, because that seems... So it's that way. It's where we landed, right? Like that's... Certainly that's the thing that we're going towards. Almost positive. Okay. I am, you know, probably understandably a little bit nervous about this. Is that where it wants me to go? In that door? I don't know, man. I do not know. That's where I need to be.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
You've got some cargo that was impounded. I need access to it.
Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
I promise this is just between us.
I mean, it might be okay.
Might be okay. Yeah. I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I hear you.
Yeah. Sorry. I was busy picturing you with a tiny hat on your head.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it.
If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it?
I didn't even need that security card.
All right, make it quick, will you?
This guy just loves tiny hats. Okay, package for Nissa. Chicken. Give me the chicken. All right. Buddy, I really appreciate you. You have yourself a good one.
Watch for the engine blast, will you? They'll bowl you right over.
And also kill you.
The well's been having brownouts
Well,
all the
that
time.
ended up being a little easier than I thought it would be. Was that guy just talking about brownouts in the well and now I have a quest? Okay. Speak to Nissa. Can I... Okay, I was like, can I somehow warp over there? No, I don't think so. Yeah, so... Excellent. So...
She can't do this.
On the one hand, I didn't need to join the security and go through all of that rigmarole, right? However, I did get better at speech. Why are you looking to the left? You really want to go over here. I don't know what that was about. You know, if I wouldn't have done everything, I wouldn't have gotten the... Is your neck okay? Are you... Anyway, if I wouldn't have done all that, I wouldn't have had the experience to get to level 3 to upgrade my speech in the first place.
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
I have a present for you.
Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
Don't worry. No one died getting this.
I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really, thank you so much.
That was excellent. That was great. I got a big experience boost. I got 2,000 credits for doing that. Cool.
Catch you later.
Neat. That was wonderful. That worked out really well.
This place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
I actually now have some cash. Now I'm up to 9,000 credits. Can actually start to afford crew members.
Private sector.
I did like Shotgun Lady. Where was Shotgun Lady? Who was Shotgun Lady?
What?
Where was she? You. Right? No. Yes. Yes. You?
Do you have room for one more on your crew?
You were the Shotgun Lady, weren't you? No, you have pistol certification. That wasn't you. Is it you?
Okay. Hello.
You're back.
It's you.
What do you say? Will you take me with you?
And you got shotgun certification. I don't remember how much you cost. I don't remember that. If you're willing to work, you're welcome aboard.
Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
Yeah, I don't know what my money is for. I like your attitude. You're hired.
Thanks. I think we'll make a great team, huh?
I don't even know what I just did. Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. Okay. So assign crew. The Frontier, Jemison, Alpha Centauri can take 2 people. So assign Marika to Frontier. Yes. Cool. And neat. Particle beam weapon system. Sure. Neat. We have a crew member. That's exciting. Okay. Assign crew. Change. No. You already assigned, so you're good.
Thanks for giving me a chance, Captain. I won't let you down.
Now, I'm curious if she'll be able to teach me about shotguns. Because I always have an interest in shotguns. And I guess she'll just go, like, get on my ship. Which is fine. That's totally fine. So now, I believe I already set my... Yeah, so this is the next thing I really need to do, is the reason I came here in the first place. And there's so much stuff I haven't seen. Like, but there's so much. Like, there's... I don't know, like weeks and weeks worth of content just inside the city, I'm sure. So we have to spread it out a little bit. Let's go in the transit car and go to the Mass District again. It's fine. It's fine. Great, she can fire the ship shotguns. Oh, wait. If the way that it worked in some past Bethesda games is that some of the people had special abilities to, like, train you to do things. And that's kind of what my assumption is here. But in the other games, you paid them to train you, and I'm thinking maybe that since we paid them to be on the ship, they'll train us for free? But I don't know. This is all very beautiful. Look at this art. Oh, just kind of walked up here. I like that. Residential district. I'm meandering a little bit, but also I'm allowed to meander. There's so much. Hi.
Dawn's Roost has the best food in the settled systems.
Noted. Medical.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's tough, honey, but a lot of times the earlier they catch something, the better it is.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish they wouldn't keep us waiting so long. The procedure is low risk, but that still means risk. How long do we have to wait?
You have to trust the science, the medical knowledge.
So this is an entire doctor's office. Okay, there's so much stuff. I gotta stay at least kind of focused right now because there's so much to potentially see and do. So let's head this direction.
Cool, spacesuit.
I mean, it's a tank top, but you can call it whatever you want. That's fine. This person was flying a little bit.
It's those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
All right, let's head into this place. I can climb. The lodge.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Sure. All right. It's been a journey, but we're here.
Captain McCoy, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Thanks, Vasco. It's beautiful in here.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
That's my home.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Yeah, I'll do it next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more Stephen Plays Starfield. Let's take a short break. Plot, 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 plot. Playlist.
Space!
Little stretchy stretch. Yay! 300 bits from Marty Griff says, so, Grit loves rib cages and CB loves plushies. How could I say no to that thing? To Lil Wilby. Lil Wilby. I had to grab Lil Wilby there. I wouldn't say necessarily that CB loves stealing. But maybe he really loves plushies. So, you know, he's inspired. Heavily inspired. If he's worried that Wilby's just going to get shot at, be like, I'll take Wilby home. Wilby needs to get out of there. We got to save Wilby. Secret third snibbling. Tom, have we found CB's ribcage? I mean, we're early in. Where was that? Episode 5? That was episode 5. So, like, it's hard to say. We got another X many episodes to figure it out. You never know. I loved the tiny hat line. That was such a wild inclusion. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just picturing you in a tiny hat. I relate to this. You can go into the security access now. It's great. We are starting to see a few weird things. We've seen like one of the guards like jumped up and down. We've seen the woman at the counter, and also our character's head just was like left. I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why that happened. See, it seems a little weird, but it's fine. Little crick in the neck, a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let me take a little more drink. My drink matches my shirt. Perfect. It's great. If I spill, you won't even know. He just needed to stretch. CB didn't listen to Haley. There we go. That's the problem. I am a little overwhelmed by the size of New Atlantis. Like, it's very big. It's very, very big. And you can tell because there's these different districts and there's so much stuff in each district. And then even in, like, the elevator section with the offices, like, there's tons of stuff there. And I'm like, man, one of the things that I do find difficult in games like this, like Bethesda RPGs, even like Zelda, where you go into an area and you just get loaded down with quests. And you get so many quests that it becomes difficult to remember what any particular one was. So I'm trying to come at this a little bit differently than I would normally, because normally I'd go through and I would just like collect a bunch of quests. And now I'm like, what if I like, I talk to a few people, get a quest or two, and then kind of like deal with them if I want, because then I remember what the heck is going on. Yeah, Fosdick says, I feel so cold. In fairness, that's just how most people play games, because that is how the game does it. You go into an area and you're seeing a city for the first time, and then you just get them. And Chess says, we only have main quest and incredibly unsuspicious art currently. And I love that. I love that right now I can look at my quest list and it's 2 things. And I think one of the things I'm going to try to do, we'll see how long this lasts, but I'm going to try to do in Starfield is really keep that quest list kind of short. There's going to be quests we get that we can tell that are going to be like too difficult. So at a certain point, it's like, okay, well, we can't do this because this is going to get us killed. But for the most part, I'm going to try and keep that quest list tiny because it's, better. I think it's better. It's better for the viewers because then they can remember what was going on. They don't have to be like, oh, yeah, 50 episodes ago, you talked to this person. But it's better for me because then I can, like, try and remember what's going on. The other thing is that doing a Starfield stream just once a week, like, it becomes very difficult to try and remember, like, long-term what's going on. Because most people play video games more than just one time a week. But I do it just once. So. Hey, 48 months from LZD. That's a clap. Congratulations on your 4. Appreciate it. All right, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, you mean finishing a quest 50 hours in, you got hour 1, which, yeah. Like, I do have a tendency to put off main quests in games, and that's usually the right play for games, is to just kind of, like, sprinkle it in as you're doing a bunch of side stuff. But we'll see how this game works out, since I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to get back to it. We're going to do one more episode. So we'll finish. We'll be a little over time, but Starfield streams are just going to be a little weird on time anyway. But we'll do one more, and then that'll be it for today. Pausing alerts, pause and music, and jumping back to this gray area. There we go. Let's see, is there anything I need to think about before we move on? We have this set. So we're doing fine. Let me look at my status again. There's our health. We're about a third of the way to level 4, which is great. And we also get experience points for just like doing quests, and this is probably what we're doing right now is probably a quest. We'll probably get some experience for it. No status effects. And this is all just stuff I don't need. Item stolen. 2. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right. We are good. Let's get back to it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we finally moved forward with the main quest, which was to come to Constellation. And we're here. And now they want me to put my piece of the artifact into this hole. But what is this? What is this thing? Constellation Guide 01 permanently reduces fall damage 55%. Take. Skill bonus acquired. So in Fallout 4, it was magazines. In Skyrim, it was books. And it looks like in this game, it could be posters. So I need to be on the lookout for some of these posters. Let's place the artifact here, shall we?
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
400 experience points sends me straight to level 4. Cool. Cool. Well, that's exciting. So I got a skill point. I actually can't put it into Persuasion because I have to succeed in 5 speech challenges to even be able to do that. So I could put it into, like, a different thing. Obviously, combat would be helpful. Oh, there's shotgun certification. Science, astrodynamics, geology, medicine, surveying, and then there's tech, security. I already have ballistics and piloting as part of the space trucker. Security, I believe, is for the Digilocks. And then boost pack training. You can now utilize boost packs. Specialized training and innovations in personal mobility systems have allowed for unfeathered exploration on alien worlds. So I don't think I can even use the boost packs unless I have boost pack training. So if that's true, then I probably want to do this because I want to be able to fly. Flying is great. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my skill point here. I need to now boost jump 10 times while in combat to get access to rank 2. So, neat. So now I can use the boost pack. And they gave me a thing with boost pack, a suit, but I feel like I also... Did I have one? Did I imagine that? This is my space suit. Tunnel mining pack. This is it. So there's a constellation pack. It's a basic boost pack. Pirate survival pack. Sturdy deep core pack. And then tunnel mining pack. All right. I understand. And these have a relative heaviness to them. They're about 6 kilograms. All right. I don't have to make this decision now, but now I can, like when I'm out in space, I can fly. I guess I could probably put my suit on here and fly around here also. I don't know if it works quite like that.
Hey, have you been up to the Eye recently?
I haven't needed to go up there in a bit. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended. It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
Yeah.
I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh, you have a lot? How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
He's not dead. The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
I mean, sometimes when I'm very, very tired and I haven't had enough sleep, I do hallucinate chiptune music. It's a real Steven fact. Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
So there's a reasonable explanation.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Nonsense, Walter.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Interesting. So not well known. That thing is very cool. Oh, they got their own little bar. This is a nifty place. They have a lot of chairs for not having very many members.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now, let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This is a pretty big place, too. I like the artwork. Moments like this, I am grateful that I'm playing with, like, a controller.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
This is a nice room. And it's my room, man. I love that. It comes equipped with chair and tablet, pen, obviously a bed, a cocktail mixer, Chardonnay, plus 12% persuasion chance for 5 minutes. You get some storage. It's nice. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I just grabbed it. I was like, yeah, give me that. It's the case for the watch. I probably don't need that. Actually, I don't need that. I don't need that. It's not heavy. I just don't need it. Property of Constellation. Sorry, I'm just gonna put this back up here. Yeah, I don't need to carry that with me. Sure. Let's take a quick nap. Because that'll give us XP bonus. Get 10% more XP. Unlock inaccessible. So yeah, I'm curious if it counts as stealing from your comrades, because like the game's main quest clearly takes place around like the concept of Constellation, and it just seems really wild if you could steal from these people, because if you create a problem with this quest line, it feels like you wouldn't be able to finish the game. So it doesn't look like things count as stealing here. But I do want to like inspect some of this stuff. Everyone's got a very different style. This person's got double doors. Oh, this is the common room, that's right. They said this was the common room, but it does have a bed. People don't. No, this is the common room. This is it. Okay, this looks nice. People have really runny noses. We have to have tissues in every single room. Storage closet. I mean, I like looking around anyway, because I don't know what's there, but also the game is very pretty. Like, such huge graphical leaps over some of the previous Bethesda games that you can't help but want to like see what everything looks like. Staple gun, utility knife. May not be anything of note. Oh, there's a gym. There's dumbbells. Old Earth baseball. Oh, there's text there, but it's extremely hard to read. Circa 1978, Old Earth, Boston. Did not mean to melee that. Did not mean... what button? How do I... Nope. Nope, that's not... Nope. There's always ways to rotate these things. Nope. There it is. Okay, got it. All right. Just gonna put this back. There we go. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What was that? What was that? Is that Starlocked board game? That's mine. A deck of cards. I'm just checking out all these places. If I leave the doors open, I'll remember. Oatmeal, oat clusters. A very dusty... This hasn't been used in a while. Drink pack, white wine. That's a very high value. Okay. Just gonna continue. Oh, there's a lot of equipment in here. Sure. Give me all of these things. I can always give it to Vasco if I want. Some pharmaceutical lab here. Oh my god, it's another Wilby. I like blushes. Alright, molecular extractor. That's not anything. Okay, there's... skin cream bottle. So this is someone's room. If I went in all of the door, leaving the doors open is how I know where I've been, because this place is very... And I bet you anything that there's no map, because there was not a map before. Like, star map... well, the star map doesn't even show me... Like, there used to be maps inside of buildings, and not even having that is like... That's a very odd choice. It feels a bit like a step backwards. A fancy compass. Soil oh, okay. Sorry, I understand. Like soil. Yeah, so like dirt. In my brain, I was like, that's just where someone's pooping there. Someone's diary. Seems like just yesterday I was pulled into this exciting new organization, Constellation. We would push the boundaries of human knowledge and experience by exploring farther into space than anyone had before. For all into the Starfield. God, I was so young. We all were, but I was the youngest of all. Now here we are on the brink of disaster. The colony war may be over, but the settled system seems to just be waiting for the next one. Exploration is now at best quaint, at worst irrelevant. Fortunately, and it was no small feat, I've managed to put together a list of potential new members. They are Irvin Madani, young biologist and physician from the Freestar Collective; Barrett, no last name, promising young physicist from the UC, a colorful character to say the least; Alice Campbell, woman of action and pilot, claims to have flown every type of ship at least once; Russell Luther, astronomer and former Freestar Collective military, argumentative by effective; Visola Chen, a philosopher, historian, specializes in humanity's early days of space exploration; Jintao Min, dedicated to finding truth among the stars. Neon hitman rumors are troubling. With any luck, this new blood will be just what Constellation needs to keep going, maybe, hopefully. From the personal diary of Aja Mamasa, former Constellation chair.
Well then, keep up the good work. Yes, Walter Stroud. I will.
Nothing else. What is this? Wow. I don't need to, like, take all of these things and sell them. I'm sure that I will have plenty of money in a very small amount of time. I don't have to steal everything I see. Credit stick. Report on Constellation. That's interesting. This doesn't have audio. The following is an excerpt from 2283 SSNN news report about constellations near collapse. And although Constellation's relevance has been a subject of much debate amongst the New Atlantis intelligentsia, the disappearance of founder Sebastian Banks was a blow most felt the organization couldn't survive. In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent until member Chloe Bao changed her vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being, as well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. So the founder disappeared. Sebastian Banks. That name might be important. That's a fair bit of free money. I'm in Constellation, and I am going to, like, need that money to do, like, Constellation things. Sebastian Banks' speech. The following is an excerpt of Constellation founder Sebastian Banks' stirring 2276 speech to United Colonies leadership about the importance of continued space exploration. That is why, my esteemed peers, I beseech you, do not forego the dreams of humanity only to plunge civilization into an endless nightmare. The settled system stands once more on the brink of war. And for what? A dispute over space? The cosmos is infinite, and yet, like our earthbound ancestors, we have become selfishly obsessed over what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors? Of warriors? No, my friends. If nothing else, humans are explorers. So let us continue exploring. Now is the time to venture beyond the imagined borders of the settled systems and fulfill the dreams of humanity. For if we continue down this path, funding only war and not exploration, I fear there will be no one left to remember why we fought in the first place. That sounds good. That sounds good. I wonder what happened to Sebastian. I'm not sure.
I trust you're still satisfied with your choice to join Constellation.
Earthbound.
Just making sure. Bright young girl like you, there are no shortage of opportunities.
Okay, maybe not every single day is a dream come true, but the work we're involved in, discoveries we're making...
And I was also told I could just have drinks for free. Oh, here's a journal. Sir Livingston's. Sir Malcolm Livingston's appointment to the role of Constellation Chair was controversial, to say the least, as he essentially bought his way into the position. Nevertheless, Banks' contributions to the organization were substantial, as evidenced by this excerpt from his personal journal. In time, the others will come to accept me as chair, I'm sure. Until then, I remain committed to improving this organization to the best of my abilities. And if those improvements rely even more on my already considerable monetary contributions, then so be it. I agreed we needed a robot, but disagreed with the purchase of a newer Model A. Lunar robotics is a shadow of what it once was. Instead, I managed to procure an original Model A, manufactured on the moon. Bought him for a song, found him rusting in some junk heap in Aquila City. I'm having him refurbished as I write this, and in a couple days, he'll be as good as new. I've decided to name him Vasco, and like his namesake, I imagine he'll be as flawed as he is effective. My next step is renovating the lodge. Sebastian Banks has the good sense to name the building appropriately, but it's time to inject a bit of old-world grandeur. If we are to be the gatekeepers of art, science, culture, and exploration, our headquarters must express that. It's time I called in some favors and searched in those hidden corners of the settled systems to procure the things that would truly make this place come alive. There are some treasures from old Earth that desperately need an appropriate home. Constellation seems neat. It really does. Like, there's a fair bit of people that really want to make this work. Dracula's worth $565. And so begins Bram Stoker's 1897 masterpiece Dracula, a book that would define horror for generations to come. The Origin of Species. Darwin's theory on the origin of species on Earth continues through 14 full chapters, ranging from biology to geography and everything in between. Moby Dick. And so continues Melville's classic tale of revenge and obsession for a total of 341 pages. Charles Dickens' third novel is the tale of a young man who struggles to support his family after his father inadvertently plunges them all into poverty, then dies. I will take these books. They don't weigh anything, and they are worth money, and I might sell them in case I need some money. Just because, again, I'm working for Constellation, and I'm allowed to do that. Here's a cooking station. I haven't seen a cooking station yet, have I? No, there's one on the ship. There's one on the ship. I've seen that before. And I do believe at this point, I feel confident that I have seen all of the things that there are to see. I'm pretty sure about this. There was nothing in here. Strangely, nothing in there. We are good to go. A+ job, Steven. You looked in all the rooms and took things that weren't nailed down that you felt like you could benefit from. Perfect. What was this? Unlocked with the lodge key. Oh, this takes you outside. Okay. So that goes outside. This is very cool. I do really like the art. Oh. Oh, there's a lot more. There's a lot more down here. Taking more med packs. Pharmaceutical lab. Tomato. Lettuce, onion. So there's another cooking station down here. A weapon workbench. That's new. This is how we get mods for weapons. So if I wanted to upgrade my pistol, we would be able to change things. So optic, muzzle, so I could make like a silencer maybe? Like a suppressor. So I need more tantalum and some polymer. Got it. Just in general, I'm probably not going to be able to do a whole lot until I get some stuff. I could get a compensator. This increases stability and hip fire accuracy at the cost of long-range accuracy. I'm not actually that interested in that. Okay. Again, we're barely into the game, so this will all make more sense later, but the fact that we have access to these is nice. This is a spacesuit workbench. So you can update and put mods on all these things. Constellation pack. Installed component. So what can you do with these? Basic boost pack. You can take it off, which I don't want to do. Increased power output. And then there's also just additional things for like extra capacity or an oxygen reserve. Plus 10% oxygen capacity. Oh, I can actually install that. Neat. Probably don't need that right this second. Oh, you can also do skins. Constellation skin. Yeah, give me that. Doesn't cost anything. This mod requires no components to install. We'll do it. I should probably also equip that one, because if I look at my inventory for my packs, the Constellation pack has a damage resistance of 39, which is like miles above everything else. Thermals, corrosive. So let's go ahead and equip this. This is, some of these are just like a little bit better for like energy stuff, but like damage resistance, this is high. And it's so shiny. Neat. Okay. Cool. Industrial workbench. The industrial workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components, which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment. Makes sense. So you can make frame. Okay. The game is deep. There are many, many things that you can do, but I don't need to do them all right this second. Oh, there's a mission board in here too. Oh my god, there's so much to this place. Constellation is very big. Very, very big. There's also a bunch of money laying around, which I don't mind taking. Well, there's a film. Forever Human. February 2nd. Kepi! Hey, Kepi! Hello, Kepi. Well, actually, that's a calico, but from far away, it looks like Kepi. I like plushies. All right, we're gonna take that. There's a bench to sit. 2 dates for Darla. There's a lot of plushies in here. Is this a kid's room? Is there? This is owned. Oh, I'm definitely taking plushes from a child. What child lives here? I haven't seen a child. Why does the child have a staple gun? Muzzle in me. It's very cute. Cube. Money. Again, this is for the betterment. This is definitely for the betterment of Constellation. It's fine. Oh, there's a bathroom. Space toilet. Man. It's the frickin' future, and we don't have, like, bidets everywhere. We just got, like... We haven't figured out the best way to wipe your butt. We just still have paper. Incredible. Nothing of interest in here. Oh. A master level lock. To get whatever fancy spacesuit this is. Yeah, we should have a laser bidet by now. It's a low level laser that just blasts the excrement away. There's nothing else in here. This is a cool room though, because like for one, it's got like this artwork, but then also this is of interest. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. The well. Huh, that's one of the districts. That's curious. Okay. Alright, I've seen all of this. Oh, wait. Are these guns? These are the same gun? These are the same gun. Okay. The Coachman is a shotgun. Where will I put you, Coachman? Up. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Very excited about that. This also has a lot of it. I should take this and sell the other one. Like, that's a lot. If I'm going to sell those books anyway, I should sell that because that's just a ton of additional cash. Lot of shotgun shells that I just missed when I walked past here the first time. You gotta remember that if I want to, I can scan and it'll just point stuff out to me too. Like, I missed this. I have a Grendel, but these are worth a ton of money, so they're coming with me. Is there anything else I missed? I really gotta, like, pay closer attention. I think I'm good, though. This is a component. These are components? Yeah, I'll take these. Cool. Cool. What was this? Research lab. I think I've seen the research lab before. I also missed this. Just more money. There's so much stuff just in front of me, but, you know, Bethesda games are always so loaded down with stuff that it can be hard to even notice it all. Alright, let's head back upstairs because we were still talking to folks. Alright, I also wanted to chat with some of the other folks here. This is not something that I can see. There's not like a zoom in button, unfortunately.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
If that was an apology, you can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
CB McCoy. Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
You think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what you're asking.
Not exactly, no. But I suppose it doesn't matter. You saw something. Barrett saw something. That's an unlikely coincidence. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
This is, not where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Fair enough.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Mateo.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here.
That's really nice.
I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
What do you make of the vision I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
You think this was a religious experience?
Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it? I'm certainly not going to rule it out just yet.
Maybe I'm just going crazy.
You're not, okay? Barrett saw something too, and believe me, if he was willing to admit to it, it was a big deal. Just remember that you're not going through this alone. We're right here with you. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
And these artifacts all came out of caves.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Interesting.
Take care of yourself.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does.
More soil. We like soil around here. We got a map here. A ship. Oh. Missed this. Oh, very cool. Fiber. I need more fiber in my diet. I guess I can scan, right? It'll just reveal instantly. I think that was the only thing I could take here. Dish rag. Dinner plate. Sandwich. Oh, God! Sorry, CB McCoy's learning about doors. Alright, I've chatted with everyone.
Can I help? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
And what exactly do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks.
Yeah.
He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
And what do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Sarah will be locked as your follower if you continue. There's one thing I want to do on my own first. Actually, do I get paid?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
There's something I need to take care of first.
Go ahead. Just don't take too long or my contact's information might go bad.
All right. I've seen everything I need to see here in Constellation. I've taken the stuff that I need to take. There are some things that I can sell, which is, you know, very important. However, knock on wood, I think before I continue on with this, I want to take care of the art dealer, get the art from Zoe Kaminsky. So that is what I am going to be taking care of next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for more Steven Plays Starfield. And that's it. Like I said, I really want to try and keep the the quest list short, which would be preferred. So that's, you know, a big incentive of mine is like, let's try and keep the list low. Let's keep the list low if I can. That would be great. Okay. We had, did this alert run? I don't know. We had 4 months from Megawatt 06. Megawatt, thank you. There it goes. Appreciate you. And we ended at 420. Nice. I still have drink. Excellent. Okay. So, this went exactly how I thought it would. I was like, we're definitely going to be in New Atlantis. And we, in fact, we did, like, even less than I anticipated. But I also like how we did it, because it would have been so easy to just, like, walk through and talk to as many people as possible. And then all we would have done for these 3 episodes is just talk and get quests. And instead, we got stuff done. And that felt way better. So I really prefer that. So that's really going to be how I try and approach these streams if I can. Yeah. So let's see who's streaming, if anyone, because sometimes it's nobody. Oh, Liam's up. Okay, we can raid Liam. Do y'all have a good raid message? Liam is unpacking a studio, which I think is a fun type of stream. So it's literally just unpacking stuff. Laser bidet. Laser bidet and space toilet are both perfect and go hand in hand. So, like, either one of those is a great choice. Go for both. Pick one, pick both. I think those are both really great options. Let me turn the stream on. Yeah, those are great. Let's go with those. Otherwise, the only other things I need to let you know is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, me and Mal will be doing some Zelda. We'll be doing some Zelda, and I will be obviously back with more Starfield next week. There might be a little extra Starfield next week. We'll see what happens. We will see. We'll talk about that more next week. At least one, but maybe more than one. As a treat. All right. That's it. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Have a good evening, and say hi to Liam for me. Y'all have a great evening. Let me turn this up. Laser bidet, space toilet. What a wild raid sound. I love I love the idea of like an unpacking stream. I want to do a stream at some point of just going through my cable box and sorting cables. I'm glad Liam has a place now. Like there was I've only followed it like a little bit, but Liam was a bit in limbo for a while there, so I'm happy that he's getting unpacked into a new place. That's excellent. Yeah, I don't know when, but it could. Yeah, Brandon, think of all the moving streams you could have done. I am serious about doing a cable stream. I have a lot of cables that I just really need to sort and go through and figure out like stuff I even need. I don't even know what I need. So I might do that at some point. Because I really need to deal with some of that. I've collected so many cables. You have no idea. You have no idea how many cables I have. You wish you knew. I might do a cable stream next week. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I got to figure out what I'm doing. Hey, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. Game is fun, but also anyone that's watching this, like you guys know, you're in for like a long haul. Like Starfield is a capital G game. There's a lot to it, and I really love these sorts of games. I really get a lot out of these. I think it's fun, just like the slow build across the entire experience. But yeah, there's more to come. There's more to come. I will tell you though, one thing about it, and playing at like the high settings and doing like really high fidelity recordings, is that it does. I am quickly learning about the difficulties of storing such a thing, because like the finished recordings are actually wildly huge. So that's like a fun new experience. I'm like, oh, I gotta like sort some stuff out and transcode it. It's fun. It's fine. I'm glad to be able to do it. It's a fun thing. I did not find the cable for the massager. That's one of the reasons I want to do the cable stream, is I could probably find that. I haven't looked very hard. It hasn't run out of battery, so I haven't been like inspired. Nerdy Revelry says, was the long haul pun intentional? It wasn't, but I'm glad that you caught that. That's great. Brandon, I can find it on Amazon.com. I want to save $20. It's in my home. I know it's here. I just gotta find it. I just gotta find the thing. Brandon says, what if I just gave you $20? That's not how I wanted to. No. What if you help me find the cable? Look at that. We could argue with Brandon, or we could turn off the stream. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you had fun. See you tomorrow night for Zelda. I'm going to click the button now. Where is my mouse? There is my mouse. See you tomorrow night.